Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We're waiting for people to come in, and we'll see if anybody comes in. I don't know if anybody got fired or not. It's not looking good. Oh, Matt, James. I guess it is. I guess people are. Matt, how are you? James, how are you? Excuse me. James, I have a few interesting topics tonight. Be pretty interesting. We'll see how well it goes. Oh, that's good. That's good. Had to be one to be first, and you were first. It's Jeff. How are you? How are you doing, sir? That stuff, it's like 1 ounce. Did you get the pump top too, or no? Because if you didn't, I know Reptile Basics has the pump top for it. Justin, how are you? Justin, did you check out those videos I sent you? Well, you're number one tonight then. Hello, Tanisha. Yeah, there's another guy I found. I'm gonna send you a link to his one tonight if that's okay after the show. Um, who's got a lot of talent also. I love those dioramas. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I fed my tarantulas today. I didn't put it on film, but it was some of them like the Hapalopus species Columbia large, the pumpkin patch are so fast. I hate opening up that lid because they can get out. I've seen it happen, and they're like a bullet. And I would never catch them if they got out down there. So now I'm at the point now where I have to get a bigger tub to put them in. So when I open them up to feed them, they can't get out. I stand a chance to catch them. Nothing much, Tanisha. 16-ounce bottle to try it. What are we talking about? Did I miss something? Yeah, it's tough when you get confirmed mail because they don't live long once they hit adult stage. But it's still fun having them. Oh, the Clorox. Yeah, you're gonna like that. It's just 1 ounce for every gallon of water, so it doesn't take much. But when that's out, get the gallon bottle because Amazon has the gallon bottle for $18, and you can buy that pump from what's his name from Reptile Basics, and it's one squeeze for every gallon, and that stuff lasts you forever. Stuff's great. I can't. It cleans. You know how sometimes urate gets stuck on the side? If you squirt that on there and leave it sit a minute, it comes right off. Boom. Very nice, Tanisha. I'm in shorts also and in tank top. But the chlorhexidine, I use it. I squirt down a paper towel and I wipe the snake down with it when they're done laying eggs, or if they got something stuck to them, it comes right off. It's good for them. They just can't drink it, but it sterilizes everything. Monk, how are you doing, sir? Nope, I don't ever rinse. Nope. You can just squirt it, wipe it down. Some people rinse. I don't see a problem with it because it doesn't hurt the snake as long as they're not drinking it. So it doesn't physically hurt the snake. So I squirt it down once with chlorhexidine, clean it, and then I usually just real quick squirt again. And then wipe it out to make sure it's really good, and then that's it. That's what I do. That's how I do it. Well, gee, Justin, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not going to complain today. Not going to complain, Monk. Not going to complain. Meant to ask you, how's your foot doing, Monk? Ooh, oh boy, this kid's going to get in trouble. I'm telling you. Hello? There's one in here. Okay. Bye. It's a true trip privilege to have you on here. Every one of you guys are it's amazing. Um, I would have to go check real quick. Uh, Monk, I'm not sure. Uh, Dylan, how are you? And how is everything going with you, Dylan? Let me see here. I think you did, Monk, but it doesn't say if it's a. All it says is she keeps getting bigger. It didn't say that if it was um the butterhead clown. Well, I hope the swelling goes down in your feet. Kathy, how are you? It's a party now. Kathy's in the house. We're her first stop every morning, which is good by me. Yeah, that's okay though. That's a good sign also, right? Oh no. Sorry. Should we yell real loud then? No. I'm just kidding. Well, I hope your headache starts feeling better. You have work today or are you off today or what? I got a few topics today, but I'm going to see if anyone else stops in before we get started. Well, that's good. Then maybe you'll get some clowns, huh? Some dragonfly butter clones. I think that's what you said, right? It was just a butter. Yeah, it was a butterhead clone. My big entry girl went into shed, so I never noticed an ovulation, but that don't mean anything. She stopped locking up, so we're gonna have to see how that goes. You know, Kathy. Come on.
Good night, nerds.
Hey, do you see your mother here? If you don't keep it down, she's gonna wake up and you're gonna be in trouble. Becky suffers migraines once in a while, and I wouldn't wish a migraine on anyone. Hold all the females back, yeah. King of the nerds. I'll tell him you said that, Justin. I will let him know you said that, Tanisha. So, what's everybody doing? Oh, you're looking at some spiders, huh? Relaxing. Yeah, I could just I wouldn't wish a migraine on anyone. I've had to take Becky to the hospital before with migraines. No, don't like it. Never heard of that. Is that a show, Tanisha? Yeah. Oh, Youper's in the house. Hello, Jason. Well, I'm glad you chose us over pictures. What are you getting tomorrow? Or are you just going to show us in a video? I think you told us, didn't you? I can't quite remember what it was. TLC channel. Oh, one of those shows with somebody who has multiple babies, I guess. Becky's always watching stuff like that. I have a few topics I want to discuss, and I'd like to see what people's opinions are on a few of these. Russo, that is what you said. You wanted to go for the white diamonds, right? No, actually, I didn't see anything on teas. Otherwise, I would have jotted it down and we could have discussed it. But they did discover 5 new species of frogs in Madagascar. They're real tiny ones, too. Madagascar seems to have some, they have them little mini chameleons that are real tiny. Well, it's like a whole miniature world over there or something. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, Kathy. I'll try to look up some tarantula news, uh, and get it up for tomorrow's show or something, huh? I feel bummed. Maybe I should. No. Yeah, Uper. It's like that island's like its own little locked in time or something place. I mean, they got the chameleons, but then they got the chameleons that only get about an inch long. That are so tiny. Now they found these miniature frogs that are only as big as your thumbnail. It's pretty neat. And they found 5 of them, which to me means they found them a while ago, but they did all this stuff to make sure that nobody had discovered them before. So that was probably a year ago they found them, but they just released the information today, I guess. Because isn't that how that usually works? They find an animal, then they hold it, make sure, check its classifications, and and go from there with it. I get an itchy spot on my hand. Correct. That's the only way to make it proper is to give it a name that no one can pronounce, right? Uh, yeah, the PETA people are crazy. I don't understand why they do them videos. It's so weird. Well, do you know where the video is at? We can check it out and talk about it real quick. Anything new in the guitar world, Jeff, or the music industry? Forbidden Tree Reptiles. How are you? Brandon Crow's in the house, everybody. How are you, sir? Oh, that's okay. That is okay, Justin. Washer's done. Dryer has 3 minutes left. I will take care of it. You can go to bed. Not going too bad. I'm not going to complain. They blow everything out of proportion. Yeah, PETA has a habit of trying to make it look bad if you own a dog. What is this song, Jeff? Thank you, Justin. Ron, how are you? Congratulations. Okay. Oh, this. See. Oh, you posted a video there. So, what's your opinion on it, Uber? You just don't leave it in there too long because you know what can happen, right? Even with a rat, pup can bite animals. How big is the retic? And here's the one that he was talking about, Uper. Yes, I've seen that. Yes, she's a month older. Um, has she eaten before already? Before you got her, or yeah, there are. I'm not gonna say that there are not bad places out there because there are, Uper and Justin. There are some really bad places out there, and um, I think it's a shame that some of these animals go through what they go through. I think there should become some kind of standard. If you're a pet supplier for pet stores, like PetSmart or whatever, I think they should come out and inspect you somehow and make sure you're doing three. How long have you had her? Monk, thank you for stopping in, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, it would made a good provide a good hide, nice hot spot, and then just give it some time. I'm sure she'll, you know, start eating for you with no problems. Axolotls are pretty cool animals. They're one of the very few animals that you can cut an arm off, it grows back. Well, a leg, I should say. Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of big chain stores like that myself, Kathy. Yeah, axolotls are pretty interesting. You got to make sure you get them from the right person. Um, fairly, you know, somewhat easy to care for. You just got to have the proper conditions. You got to do a lot of research. The only reason I wouldn't own them is because they remind me too much of a having fish because you got to constantly, you got to make sure the water's changed all the time and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of people feed them worms instead of fish. At least I think they do. I'd have to check that out. Don't quote me on that exactly. I have to check it out. Krill. Yeah. They probably would eat what's the name then too? Brine shrimp also then. Blackballed, how are you doing? My other topic. Tell me what you guys think of this. In January of 2020, they're shutting down the tourism to the to Komodo Island because the population of the Komodo dragons is like 1,800, and people have been stealing them tourists have stole some when they went there, and they can't allow that to happen, so they're shutting it down, so you can't go there no more. So, what's your guys' opinion on that? Yeah, that's my opinion too. Yep, I have to agree with you guys. I think it's for the betterment of the animal. So it's the species, I guess. 1,800 i- animals is endangered. So that would be on the endangered species list for sure. Yeah, I have to agree with you, bro. I'd love to go over there and visit them, but it's not. It's that's not a good enough reason just to want to go visit them, see where they're at. I'd rather go to a zoo and see it, or just watch videos and stuff like that. Because they do have them in zoos, but they're again the ones that are here from the zoos are still owned by the government over there. Yes, there used to be an animal like a Komodo dragon that lived on Australia that was much bigger, much bigger, but human intervention has caused it to become extinct also. So, yeah, I agree, Justin. So that's why, yeah, I agree that, shutting it down is shutting it down. If that's what they have to do, that's what they have to do. Yeah, it's kind of funny you said that though, because I think that's the way he actually thinks. I really do. We have a. Did you guys know we have a treaty with Russia that's called the Open Skies with the Russian government? President Orange. They flew. What do you mean Alaska? It's more than Alaska that we have what they call open skies. They can fly over the United States itself. Um, the continental United States, but they have to have a plane that meets this minimum requirement to fly over. And they use this. What is it? A TU 154 is what they use to fly over, and we can do the same there. But they flew a T uh, 214N, which didn't meet their minimum requirements. They flew over places like Area 51, all kinds of stuff like that. Now, I don't know. I personally think that we should not have a open sky flyover zone type stuff with other countries like that. I don't think we should. KB Reptiles, how are you doing and how are things up in Canada? That's probably what Trump would want to do, build a sky wall. How is the berm doing, Dylan, by the way? Space Force. Everything is going good here. Just waiting for some more eggs now. That's all I can do is sit and wait for eggs. And that's about it. Want to get you on the show on the podcast for sure. I want you guys on there. I was turned down. Yeah. Get into the Space Force. You think it would be like what was that? What was that movie years ago? They had a Space Force on it. What was it? Drawing a blank. Where they were fighting the bugs from the other planets. Matt, thank you. Spaceballs. Matt, thank you for stopping in. You have a great night, my friend. Starship Troopers, that's it. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph. So, anything new up there at KB Reptiles? Any clutches or anything like that? Space Jam was better. And Hubert, did you get any eggs yet? And what is the cool news, Hubert? What is the cool news? You know, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love that movie. Giving you his whole collection, yes. Did you, Jeff? Nice. So, when do you expect your first clutch around about? On some more pies. Very good. See, I suppose that's the difference between well, I guess neither is what's the name then, right? The scaleless head also, right? She slugged down. Well, I'm sorry that happened. When do you expect those to be pippin? KB, when do you expect them to be pippin? No, if you breed the scaleless head to a normal, some of those babies come out scaleless head. I'm pretty sure. Not sure though, but pretty sure. Was that a funny video? I'll have to. May 10th. Very good. I got my fingers crossed for you too, my friend. I have when is I have to look at this real quick. We should have some pips around. Hold on. May 24th or May 19th. Yes, Andrew. What can I do for you? No, I am good, my friend. Or my son, I should say my son. And that was the SLR fire clutch. And then I have a girl that's supposed to go any day now. Any day I'm going to wake up and see eggs in their cage. That'll be cool. Yeah, I know what you meant with the hay. I knew you meant head. Well, I hope to see some videos of eggs coming. He's not clowning around. That's funny. That is funny. Reagan, how are you doing? Pennywise. I'd name it Pennywise, but it would be cool too. Has she shed yet, Justin? Blackball Justin, has she shed? You guys have a great night. Thank you for stopping in, KB Reptiles. I'll be contacting you, letting you know when we're doing shows and stuff, so you can see if we can get you on one time. Maybe interview you guys or something, huh? How long ago was their last shed? Oh, we'll do. We'll do. Thank you guys for stopping in. What are you talking about, Kathy? I'm lost somewhere. Did somebody ask you something and I missed it? Let me see. Oh, 20. Okay, don't ask what. I got you. I understand now. Went over my head for a minute, but I got you. You were talking about Uber up here. Yeah, sometimes they're just big like that. Do you hold her up and look at her belly at all? And do you feel any? Have you palpated her or anything? And is she still eating and still locking up? Oh, congratulations on the stones. Oof. Yeah, the only thing I could say is just uh hang in there and see what happens. She may still be building. She may just decide to um drop you 20 eggs one day. Well, congratulations, Reagan. The female that we sent you. What did you pair her to? When- did it get out or something, Kathy? Nice. They incubate at room temperature, about 83 degrees or so. Yeah. Another thing you might want to do is pay attention because I notice usually before they lay, they go into this flat tire, what I call the flat tire look. Normally they're big and round like this, and then they get that little pointy in their back, because their eggs are there. And then right before they lay, they go. What the incubate? Yeah, you could just do it in room temperature. As long as you just keep them sitting there, they'll be fine. Just takes longer, that's all. Who are you talking to, Justin, for the pictures? I can give you my email right real quick. Rob, what is up? Yeah, OBTs uh are kind of tough. Yeah, do you want my email too there, Justin? DakotaDiscus@gmail.com. Classic OBT, yes. There too, I could tell you, I could give you a good elbow deep in poo, huh? Yeah, it's a classic OBT move right there. It really is. Come flying out and yeah, I'll give you my opinion. Let me see what that was. Let me see what that was. Jeff, are you still in here? I got so many tabs open. It's crazy to find out what one. I don't know why I do that. Stevie, how are you? $3,200, almost 3,300 grams. Yeah, that's excuse me, that's pretty big. That's funny, Justin. That is funny. My Auntie girl, she's like 34, 3,500 grams. Very cage aggressive. She's deep in blue right now, and if you open up that cage, even she's on you like just like right on you. Yeah, that's big. Jeff with his guitars. Thank you, Stevie. Slash, anything new in the guitar? Okay. Anything new in the guitar world there, Jeff? Nothing yet. I will have to see if it comes through. Yeah, I didn't get the pictures, so I couldn't tell you. They didn't show up. Hmm. DW, how are you doing? Let me open up these pictures so I can. Ooh, she's got a nice sunken in tail there. And she looks, if you look at her, you see where her tail is sunken in? And it comes down. That looks like a little swelling there, but it's hard to say because I would continue to feed her and continue to try to breed her. And then when she sheds again, mark that down because that may be her prelay shed. Yeah, I would keep trying to feed her, and if she's not uh, eating and she's not pairing up, uh, definitely write down the next time she sheds because that could be a prelay shed. But then also keep an eye on her because you don't know, you know. Uh, I got part of the podcast. Yes, it was quite interesting, David. We have some people that have had some very interesting experiences, and I plan to have more people on this Sunday. I believe is I'd have to look. Marita, Deadly Tarantula Girl's coming on, so we will have to see how it goes. What did you find very interesting about the podcast, David? What did you like about it? David, did you ever hear Raleigh James? Yeah, but did you ever hear Raleigh James, uh, David? Well, she did this show. There's something going on with my comments. They keep going away and then coming back. Somebody keeps writing upside down. What are you doing? I can read upside down, Jeff. What are you doing? Anyway, um, she does this. She used to do this show, and it was specifically like paranormal stuff and stuff like that. It was specifically for. She did it for the truck drivers, like the truck drivers who park. They would call in and talk and listen and tell their stories and stuff. And I was thinking about doing the same thing, but I don't know how many truck drivers know I exist. But you're a truck driver, see? You could put the word out there and say, hey, look, check this show out, check this out, check that out, you know, because I do believe um, I can get it on iHeartRadio, I'm sure. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing and keep a close eye on her. That's all. I think it was 7 o'clock Mountain, which would be 6 o'clock your time, Jeff, which is Pacific. Be 8 o'clock my time and 9 o'clock Eastern. You know what, David? You were intelligent there, buddy. I did not even think of doing that. I'm going to write that down because I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I was going to say that too. I think she's ovulating, but that sunken in tail part goes pretty far up. Well, guys, it's been over an hour. I think I'm going to hop off. I think everyone would enter a guitar giveaway, Jeff. Yep. I know what you mean. So, what are you thinking about doing a giveaway there, Jeff? Before we go away, get off here. Are you thinking about doing a giveaway? Is that what your plan is? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people would enter that, Jeff. I really do. I think a lot of people would enter it. I think you would get a lot of entries in it. So anyway, guys, I am getting off here. I want to thank every single one of you guys for coming in. Uh, yes, keep us posted, Justin Blackballed. Justin. So Kathy, David, Justin, slash, Uber. Anyone else in the background that I may have missed? KY, everybody. James Nelson, I would like to thank every single one of you for stopping in here. It was great to have you guys in here. And we will all talk later. And just David Whelan, I'll keep you posted on that, the podcast thing. Okay. Peace out.